Absolutely, it is. And there are several mechanisms of this problem. Not only that thyroid gland gets out of balance, initially it becomes hyperactive. And that might only last a short period of time, and then it gets exhausted quite quickly, and it becomes a low thyroid function. And low thyroid function is usually one of the symptoms of that is infertility, inability to conceive, and it's depression, and it's lack of energy, and lethargy, and not being able to lose weight, and greasy skin, and various other unpleasant symptoms. It isn't nice. Very often, a major mechanism of that is actually not the thyroid gland itself, but the toxicity that is coming out of the gut of the person. Because very often these people go to the doctor, and this is a typical severe clinical picture of low thyroid function is sitting in front of the doctor. The doctor does the blood tests, and it's all normal. They say, well, all your thyroid hormones are normal in the blood. You couldn't possibly be hypothyroid. And yet the clinical picture is right there in front of you. What's happening in this case? That is a functional deficiency of thyroid hormones. Those chemicals that the pathogenic microbes manufacture in the gut and their hormones that they manufacture, they've got their own hormones which are similar to thyroid hormones. When they absorb, they like to attach themselves to proteins in the body. They look for compatible proteins where they can fit in like a hand in glove with those receptors. And many chemicals are compatible with receptors of thyroid hormones. Because when thyroid hormones leave your thyroid gland and go into the blood, they go around your body. In order for them to do their jobs in different organs, in your muscles, in your heart, in your skin, and in various organs, they have to attach themselves to a receptor on that organ, on that tissue. But if those receptors are occupied by toxins which came out of the gut, the thyroid hormone has nothing to attach itself to. It just floats idly around the body, gets excreted, gets destroyed. You are developing a clinical picture of low thyroid function, while your thyroid gland is working very hard, manufacturing all these hormones, trying to compensate for that situation. And your brain probably is working even harder, producing thyroid stimulating hormones, stimulating the thyroid gland all the time, saying, come on, come on, come on, work. We have a deficiency here. But there's nothing the thyroid gland can do. The only thing that we have to do in this situation, we need to clean all those receptors up. We need to remove those toxins. And in order to do that, we need to stop that river of toxicity coming out of the gut. Because if your tap is leaking in the kitchen and there's a puddle on the floor, before you start mopping the floor, what do you need to do first?